another inspiring episode of SunStar Startup Spotlight, the Island Stories. I'm Queen Garcia Dinaldo, and today we're diving into a brand that's making waves, well, literally, because we're diving into the world of swimwear. Lokal swimwear manufacturing. SunStar Startup Spotlight, the Island Stories, is a campaign by Izla Lokal in partnership with SunStar Cebu, which aims to help local artisans and artists promote their handicraft products from artisanal food to native bags, fashion accessories, home decor, and everything in between. Izla Lokal is an online marketplace for Filipino local products where you can find your favorite handmade creations like native bags, fashion accessories, painting, home decors, clothes, or even artisanal food like dried mangoes, farm-to-table products, and gourmet chocolates. So you will simply go to www.islalokal.com, search for a product that you like, add to cart, pay, and we will take care of the delivery. For Cebu City, Izla Lokal offers same-day delivery, and for national and international customers, we can ship nationwide and worldwide. But before we begin, let us first check our live viewers. Hello, hello, wherever you are in the Philippines or wherever you are in Cebu, say hi in the comment section below because we will be giving away one pair of swimwear or a customized swimwear by Lokal Manufacturing. Let us know in the comments where you are watching from, and if you have questions, let us know later. Let us know because later we will be answering them. And if you do have questions about business and entrepreneurship, I would suggest you ask them because our guests for today will be answering them as well. Okay, so let's dive in today's feature, a Cebu-based swimwear brand, Tinguan Arabano. But, of course, a swimwear, as Cebuanos and as Filipinos, we love going out, spending a time at the beach or at the pool with our families. So, this never goes out of style and of season. So this is a Cebu-based swimwear brand that's redefining what it means to feel sexy, seen, supported, and be confident as well. Lokal is all about body confidence, individuality, and local craftsmanship. Every bikini is handmade and made to order. So asa mo ana, no? Handmade siya. It's not mass-produced. And it's fully customizable from fit to fabric. So you can request whichever you design you like. You can send it to them. But we will talk more about that later. And what makes this brand truly one of a kind is really the story, no? So, without further ado, allow me to welcome the founder, the owner, and the creative director, Miss Pearl of Lokal Swimwear Manufacturing.
Hello.
Hi, Pearl.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for asking.
Yeah, so we're very excited here today, and yeah, let's start right away. Can you start by introducing yourself and tell us a little bit of the story of Lokal?
So, hi everyone. My name is Pearl Peña. I am the owner and I'm the creative director of Lokal PH. So, Lokal is, we cater to all shapes and sizes. So, we handmade each bikini according to your preference. And we strongly believe that everybody is a bikini body.
Wow, amazing. So, creative director,
Yes.
which means you're the one. Tell us
Designing.
about the designing or tell us how this all started.
Yeah. It actually all started as a passion project. Kuan gid kay ko sa una, I'm really fond of going to ukay-ukay and then transforming them into an outfit. Then, diha nag-start nga, my friends started telling me na, uy, buhati ko ani and I'll pay you. Okay, rani mo na, buhatan ta ka. And then, niabot sa time nga, peak to sa Sigiglaag, Siargao, El Nido, name it, mo na gito siya ang peak na time. So, dato na nag-start nga mag-make og bikinis for myself. So, every time mula ko, akong buhaton akong bikini. And then, dato na nag-start ako mga friends mo, sila nga, uy, apili ko, mubayad ko. And dato nag-start ang idea nga, hala no, I can really turn this into a business. But before, mag-make po ko like off-shoulder tops, And then dito gyud ako nakita sa bikinis nga hala ganahan ko ani because I will be able to customize the bikini according to the customer's preference, which is very important kay murag wala kaayo ta ana diri sa Philippines ba. Murag
Correct.
being able to kanang make something that you want and you like. Murag ikaw jud ang visionary out of the piece that you want. Diya siya nag-start.
But why is it na ganahan ka nga ikaw mo make sa imong bikini? There are so many stores available or sa
Actually, daghan gid kay stores available. Daghan gid kay bikinis. Actually, limited gid ang atong opportunities para na. But nakita nako ang kakulangon or maybe the absence of customization, meaning you have really the freedom to customize it for yourself, like how you like it. Di magud tanan ganahan sila og thong, and not everyone is comfortable with high-cut bikinis. And the other way around, naay uban nga ganahan sila na kanang sexy kaayo, and napoy uban na ganahan sila nga kanang covered. So, diha na ko nag-get ang idea nga we can really make it happen for our customers.
I think as well kay most of the products or bikinis in store right now, most of them they are from other countries. And one thing I noticed also is that the body type is not the Filipino body. It's usually Western, it's usually or other Asian countries who are taller than us, who have different body types now. So I am actually validating your business idea because I myself I'm always having a hard time picking for a bikini that will suit my body type. And to my liking, kung asa ko mas confident. Diba? But what made you realize, so this is during the pandemic or before the pandemic?
This is before the pandemic. So it is a side hustle. So I was working as a Google AdWords manager. I do SEO, I do client-based, a lot of client-based works. But as a side hustle, I realized I really am passionate about it. While nag-work ko, makathink ko ba na while nag-work ko, nagtahi akong brain. So, inana siya.
Okay.
So, naka-decide ko in the long run nga, mo resign ko because I really wanna pursue making bikinis.
Wow.
Which actually...
That's a brave move.
Yeah, actually, brave gid siya nga move kay ni-resign pagid ko na wala pagid me following. Like, kung ano gid siya, bahala na ni now or never gid bitaw.
How did you transition from that? Murag hadlok kay siya, no?
Hadlok siya. I actually had a lot of kanang crying nights, sleepless nights. Kay wala mong palit na ko. Kay how would they know na credible ko? How would they know na quality akong bikini, diba? Wala mo ko'y following.
But what was in your head at that time? Na
I wanna risk it all good. Ang akong last pay, ako siyang gipuhunan sa ako ang business.
Well, that's a very good topic because that is the struggle right now of many people.
Yes.
It's just that naguna lang siya. Prior to the pandemic, gauna siya og pursue sa imuhang something that you like.
Yes.
Because people manggod, of course, sa kalisod sa kinabuhi karon.
Exactly.
We want manggod ka ng naatay income every month,
Yes.
no? But at the same time, with so many side hustles that we can potentially do, mura gani napata sa cliff whether or not I'd go for it or I'd stay on the comfortable side or on my kanang comfort zone, diba? But well, of course, it's case to case basis, no?
Exactly.
Depende gid na nimo if you're willing to risk it all.
Yes.
But on her side, iya yung giris iyahang last pay.
Yes.
How old were you when you started this?
24, like,
Wow.
na age.
24.
25,
At
yes.
24, nakana nga mindset nga mo risk ka. Were you a risk taker good ever
Grab-
since?
Always, yun. Mo
Always.
dyan na. May kag si Pearl, risk taker, gina siya.
Mao gyud imong personality. But unsa man imong background? Kabaw na ba ka mo tahidaan? Where did you learn how to sew or unsa man imong background?
Maybe ambisyosa lang jud kayo
Okay.
ko. Wala jud ko yung background. YouTube ra gid tanan ang akong learning. Of course, the best teacher in life is our experience. So experience yun ang
Correct.
ako ang wala ko yung background fashion design wala.
Okay, let me pick on that. Ambisyosa lang yun.
Ambisyosa lang jud
Risk
kayo
taker
ko.
siya, ambisyosa lang sa jud siya. I think kaning duha mo gyud ni ang importante kaayo sa business. Kani, dili jud I think mao gyud na siya based also on experience. You need to be ambitious. You need to be, but it has to be when you are ambitious, it has to be it's a quiet confidence.
Yes.
It's not too loud.
Yes.
But confident enough to deal with people, 'di ba? And dapat risk taker jud ka.
Exactly.
Because again, as I've mentioned, daghan kaayo wanted to be on this side nga
Yes.
nga mo start sa business but they're holding back. And bisan pag na sila ambition because sa risk,
Yeah.
lisod jud kaayo sa tanan. But take it from her.
Ah.
But there will be more stories from her later, no?
Later,
as we continue. So, mo na no, ang imuhang background is communications.
Communication arts graduate, yes.
But ang nasa imong mind is
Manahi jud ko.
Manahi
Ganahan
jud
jud ko
ka.
manahi.
But when you were a kid, manahi na gyud ka? Or-
Daw, anak ko mama, ako daw mong kagon ang mga kanang pillowcase, cortina, kamuton, Barbie. Sa Barbie ko nag-start og hand sew.
okay.
So wala gyud ko experience sa makina. Karon lang kato nang after graduation ko ni risk nga palit kog second hand ga makina.
Oo.
Kay mag DIY ako, murag hobby lang
Oo.
siya ba.
But what's yung feeling nimo if mahuman nimo ang isa ka piece?
Kung ano fulfilled oy kay ang maybe sa ako na wala ko experience with it. Sa ako magud siyang mind na ko buohon. So if makita na ko siya na hanang kuan, fulfilling kayo siya bang hala kayo man di ay if you really do it na. Maybe one thing pod nga makatabang is if you really like what you do, it doesn't really make it like a business for me
Correct.
because
Yeah.
I really like doing it in the first place. So, di siya chore for me. Murag, it's more of I'm doing it because I like it. Not
Yeah.
because I really need to earn from it.
Yeah,
Murag, ana,
mao
siguro.
gyud. Correct. Kay sa una, traditional business, but karon is more on passion business.
Yes.
Daghan na kaayo.
Daghan kayo,
bawas.
yeah. Daghan kayo passion projects recently. But for me, I didn't start with boom. Daghan ko makina no kanang pag palitog second hand and then nana ko'y natigom, nanapog ko'y isa, and then ibaligyan akong duha kay palit ko ani. So wala gid ko'y dako kay na capital. Maybe naswertian, I believe also in hard work, pero wala jud ko'y dako kayo nga money nga gigawas para niya. The only risk I did is to rent my own apartment siguro. And gigawas ko sa akong with my housemates,amo ko housemates before, gubot na kayo ang sala kasi kung
Okay, sige na kapanahin.
so mo to ni risk ko nga ni abang kog akong own apart. Pero sa mga gamit wala jud.
Wala gyud.
Hinay-hinay gyud siya.
Because you started with fabric from ukay-ukay.
Yes, and then kinilo, we have that here in Cebu. Kinilo nga tela.
Okay. So imo jud siyang piliun.
Piliun. Ikaw jud mo
makapili ba ka kung kinilo?
Yes, ikaw jud mo kat sa hanang piles and piles of fabric.
Literal gyud.
Ikaw jud mamili.
Oh,
sa
inana
mga-
gyud siya ka hardworking guys. Na. So now, tell us more about the products that you have. You started as ukay-ukay na fabric, but now you have different sets. So,
Yes.
introduce to us if we can request na atong i-highlight atong products.
Yes,
So,
sure.
daghan man din sila mga products, no? Like tela.
Oo,
Sa una,
yes.
kay ukay-ukay, random.
Yes.
But you still do ukay-ukay right
No,
now?
not anymore.
No, not
Di na
anymore.
di na mo kaya kay ang demand. We need to
Oo.
make sure nga na-adjud mi ana na fabric if needed.
Sige, so we start here.
This one. Actually, this one is a very trending design that we have. So, sa una, also ragid ang typical nga bra o panty.
Correct.
As what we
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it,
yeah.
diba? Karon we have options na to, magbutang tag skirt to make
Yeah.
to just it up a little bit. So, we
Sexy,
call it
sexy
actually
siya.
a skirt kini. So, you are wearing a skirt in a bikini.
Skirt
So,
kini dito.
actually,
Kung
1%
nice court, nasa
Napoy,
skirt.
yes. So 1% ni siya sa among designs. Tag-100 kayo mi og designs, but more gid niya akong na-ready for now. And then this one is customizable. So for example, you can choose from our fabrics. We have a lot actually. I think we have 100 fabrics to choose from.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can
Available
upgrade.
din sila sa website.
Yes, you can. Or you can walk in sa among studio and we can also take your order. So, the next one, this one is our best seller actually. Muna ko nadala. This one is worn by, the design is favorite ni Julia Barreto. Yeah, so muna siya ang usab po nga nakapahelp sa among business na it's the Ika. Again, it's customizable. You can have your bikini cut from full to thong.
Yeah.
The limit is yours.
Yeah.
The decision is yours to
Yeah.
make. If ganahan ka, how you want it, all the cup sizes from A to E to F, we
correct.
can cater.
Yeah.
So wala mi limit sa sizing.
Yeah.
Up till 3XL, 4XL, 5XL, we can cater.
I think mo na ni ang tubag, no?
Yeah.
Natong mga apikihon, mga flat chested.
yeah. Nadaghan jud kayo
Kanang-
ni. Daghan kay may option for you. And then, katupong sa mga customers namo na conservative, we also have the short kini. So, it's a bikini, but short form ang ilang pupos. And if you want, you can jazz it up a little bit. You can add hardwares.
Oo.
So, ikaw ang mo customize niya. Here, I also have this one. here. So kani pwede wala, pwede naa.
Yeah.
And then daghan kaayo mi og hardware nga pwede nimo pilion on top of it.
Very nice.
So ikaw jud ang magbuot, and then karon jud kani gyud ang bestseller namo shorts. Shorts gyud. Para island hopping. So may
Oo,
pinaka
for
the
island
best.
hopping, correct.
Extreme activities.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Oo, and then surfers, divers, kani among bestseller. Kani actually daghan jud kaayo. What?
Bodysuit lang.
Yeah, bodysuit lang na.
But you also have kanang
We do have, napod may mga long sleeve.
mga long sleeve. Oo. Like pang diving.
Yes,
na mga
naatanan.
kuwan. But the challenge here now is if it's customized,
Yes.
how do you measure their
Yeah, that's a good
body
question.
kuwan?
So before we had our studio, we had a video guide on how you can properly take your measurements. So
Oo.
we have a video of how you measure your bust, your waist, and your hips, and especially our torso. Kay lahi-lahi man tani uban gamay torso,
Oo.
na uban taas. So I think nakakuan ka nga problem when you buy something, it's too long,
Oo.
and usahay pod mubo ra
Mubo
kayo.
ra.
So kana ma-answer na mo because we really make sure na i-custom gid ang imuhang
Oh, okay.
length sa imuhang torso. So, na siya guide sa website, easy to follow. If maglisod ka, you can send us a video na tama ni, and then we'll assist you.
Mm-mm. But were there times na, di pagkakuan,
Actually,
daghan kayo?
it's really part of the business. Again, pwede man yun nga, the bikini didn't really fit well. It's normal. Maybe nasayop ang color, it's normal. But what is important is the after sales man yun. How you
Correct.
take care of your customer after that sale.
Mm.
So if ever mo anas lang na mo na, miss kanang I think it's too tight on me. I already provided you my measurement but it's not fitting well. Of course, you can freely tell us, and then amo rang ilisan. I think
ilisan
walay mawala sa amo if we take care of our customers.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice. Customer service is not just product, but
Yes.
customer service is really important for the business to survive.
Yes, correct.
Kay risky, risk taker
Yes.
gihapon siya. Kay risky kay ng customized na. The reason
Yes.
I'm asking is they may get the right measurement and then lahi ang pagkalat
Exactly.
lahi. Then if dili maigo ron sa you have to replace it.
Yes.
So
But
risky na para
we
sa
do,
imong
yes.
business.
We do replace yun. Murag para lang namo, kay ang among goal is magbalik-balik sila. When they find a home in us ba na murag,
Correct.
ay, bahala na di ay na-wrong ko this time or na-wrong sila, naagid siya resolution.
Yeah,
na
yeah.
uli ni mo, ilisa na mo, or we can repair, or we can alter ka na.
Correct. It opens more opportunities, no? Or business
Yes.
opportunities. So, you have here different fabrics.
Yes, we do.
So, sige daw.
Kaniya, this is the murag trending po ni siya karon. It's called the crinkle material. It
Pero di
looks
siya alimuot,
Dili
no?
gid siya
Bisan
limon. It's actually
textured
made
siya.
for swimwear man gyud pod.
okay.
So
So,
kana
di siya
niya, this
limon.
are all our swimwears are also double lined. So if you see here,
Mm.
one layer plus another layer of fabric to protect. Para if babasa siya, dili maklaro atong
Correct.
mga dili dapat maklaro
Oo,
sa
oo.
ilalom.
Isa siya katul.
Dili
no?
po siya katol. Muna yung
Kay
pinaka-importante.
smooth siya.
And this one, we also have all the solid colors pod. And ours is a bit thicker. Thicker lang siya than the usual. Yeah, it's thicker than the usual. So daghan kayo, ikaw na rin maglibog.
Nice kay siya mga colors.
And we also take advices from our clients if they want, like, it's actually a collaborative effort. So, if na-trending na style, maraming online patahian for bikinis ba? So, pwede ninyo ni buhaton or kanang, pwede ninyo ni take inspo. Pwede, we can actually. We can take new custom designs.
You also
Yeah.
design for them.
Yes, it's a collaborative effort. So, the
Oh,
customer sends
okay.
us a design, we make it to reality.
Wow.
Maragin ana siya. So, actually, we have a lot.
Hindi
Nagagi-
kailangang
option.
fabric nice kaayo ang mga designs. You personally choose these?
Yes,
Nice.
Ako mismo.
Very nice.
Nag-handpick gid sa mga
Then
material.
you have the last one which is kaning
The new, the lace
skirt
ones.
bikini?
Lace na siya. Bali, it will also be lined, of course, sa ilalim.
Oh, na siya
but-
lining.
Yeah, pero muna siyang uso karon.
Bito, no,
So,
murag
we really
mesh.
have to keep up with the trends. Kaya mabiyaan man me if we
Correct.
don't.
Yeah, nay uban nga they want katong murag what do you call this? Kanang all cover ba? Kanang para dili kayo siya sexy kayo, more cover up lang. Or
Cover up ka na. We're working on the cover ups, but we do have separate skirts. Naka ng skirt, or bitaw nga add-on.
Okay.
But the cover ups, we are working on it. Kidaghan na gid ang request of
Bitaw.
cover
You
ups.
must be very busy pagka summer.
Na,
Or is it all year round na busy
yeah,
dito?
kay tropical countries, so wala
Bitaw.
dili summer. And then I think kita po diri sa Philippines, pero ang atong reward is a beach trip or a getaway or unsa man kanang overnight stay. So murag
Na gani uban bisag uwan-uwan bahala na.
bahala na.
Basta
jud.
nakalaag. Murag part gid na siya sa ato ang kuano.
Staple na gid ang laag
kanang
sa
laag
ato.
ba. So mo to ang process nila no, if magpa-customize sila, they just
Yes.
go to
Our website, it's www.sulocalph.com. So we're powered by Shopify. So if you order, nanay form na i-create for you. So all you have to do is just tick, and then put your your measurements, and then mo generate na ang among website of order form for you.
Okay. So once naana na siya, they will send you the measurement.
Yeah, it's already there sa form. You have to
okay.
i-add na lang gid nimo siya.
Okay,
Easy na
okay.
gid siya kayo. And then after actually ang among point of contact yun is Instagram, because karon based on our experience, buying community magandang Instagram.
Correct.
Direct buying
Yeah.
community good. So dito among direct contact point, customer service wise, Instagram, inquiries, tanan-tanan na sa Instagram ang ga-generate gid.
But ang fulfillment or the checkout
Yes,
is
it's
in the
done
website.
through the website, which
Okay.
our team will also assist you. If na kay questions, we'll send you the link. Mo i-place
Were
ang
there
order.
times nga people will say nga I will not proceed na lang sa website
Yeah,
because
actually.
I'm not techie. How do you deal with that?
We deal with it by taking their manual orders.
Yeah, you're the one nga mo
Yeah,
input
but
na lang.
we have to make sure na ilasang i-confirm before na
Before
may
you submit.
proceed. Kay
Yeah.
mabalik manggod sa amo if naay sayo.
Correct.
So,
Yeah,
mas
yeah.
maayo gid nga we take we take a screenshot, and then okay na ni, is it good to go, and then yan na may proceed ang order.
Yeah. Because well, of course, naaman na nag-start naman jud tag sa tech or
Yes.
into online ko ano, but not everyone man good.
Exactly.
They're confident to check out from a website. So
Yes.
very important, especially for business owners, nga even if we have the website, the customer service has to be top notch. You have to be there for them, and
Yes.
you don't judge them if they don't know how to use or navigate a website, because not everyone is techie or
Yes.
not yet, diba? So it's very important for us to assist them always. So now you have customized, diba? And so is it, of course, you will charge a little higher for that.
Actually, we don't. We're very affordable.
What?
Yeah. So, just for example, this piece is just $850 if you customize it.
What?
Yeah. So, if you want to add, for example, this fabric, just 200 pesos. So, we're very affordable yun. That we are in the mid-market. We're not too expensive, but we make sure nga high quality ang products.
Oh, so how do you balance
Uh-huh.
creativity with practicality when it comes to making each piece? Murag, well, I want to be creative, but on your, like, example, I
Limited,
want,
oo.
dagan ki siya gusto ipabuhat.
Yes, oo.
But they want the practical price.
Yeah.
But in your business, will it not hurt your business, your profit, or unsa, or production
We make
cost?
it to a point na dili sad ma-affect ang production cost when we do pricing. So because of our website, when they go sa among website, na naman sila idea how much will it cost for them to do this. Nana sila brief, mura bitog price starts at.
Okay.
So nana sila idea, so dili gid siya ma-compromise, and I know na labi na karon nga daghan high ang demand sa mga textured nga fabrics kada mga uso karon, and then we make our customers understand na if we do that, we really have to high our prices. Like mag-add me, for example, this one 300 on top siya kay it's an expensive fabric.
Correct,
man. So
correct.
we make sure ba nga dili pud mi gansi while we keep up with the trend.
Correct,
So for
yeah.
example, karon it's trending ang kaning hardware. Of course, it's another expense for us. So this one we just add 100 pesos para ma-add na mo
Not
siya,
bad.
diba? So muna inana siya. We
Nice.
don't want to compromise the quality and the pricing, pero we want to make sure nga sakto gid pod. We are also earning from
Compensated,
earning from it. And also I have a small team, so make sure po nako na well compensated
Correct.
akong
Yeah. So, do you have certain fabrics nga popular kaayo?
Yes, actually we do. Basta kay suot sa artista or sa basta na
murag
ay suot
sundo
niya.
nila.
Yeah.
Oo.
Labi na influencers these
Oo,
days, or
oo.
mga TikTok influencers.
So there are
Mas auto
cases
nila.
also nga, mahutdan kag fabric, how do you deal with it?
Yeah,
Kasi
kana.
ka-customize ra ba niya?
Yeah.
Ano nahutdan mo kag fabric? How do you deal with that?
Sa una, struggle gyud to explain to the customers that we have limited resources. But now, because of our website, we're able to tell them ba, more bitog na sila heads up nga, if this fabric is not available, please write down your second option. So, more na idea ang customer nga, ay, naginay chance nga, dili niya akong first choice, but na ako yung option for second nga color, pero it doesn't end there. If you want to change, upgrade, or
You have so many
I
options.
have so many options for them. So, dili gid na mo kaya mo keep up with inventory, especially customized siya. We don't know unsa ang order ron, ugma, unsa kadaghan ang magamit, but
Correct.
we make it to a point na makiter jud namo na nasa lay option. Dili man left with no choice ang kanang murag ay wala na mi luuyan na mo
Oh, dead end na.
Dead end na naa jud mi option for them available.
Do you also have mga exclusive drops or like collections? Like
Yes,
example, summer
actually,
collections.
we don't have a summer kana gyud. Wala kay may summer collection kasi everyday summer
Customized-
customized
customized man.
man gyud onya. Maybe we just started we had our first collaboration, local designer sila. It's called Medea Michelle. So I got their kanang wala ko kadala but I got their monogram, and then their monogram they can use it to any of our existing bikini. So katong nga tela, pwede nimo siya buhaton sa any of ikani, pwede siya ani. And then they also benefit from it. Bali nasa percentage out of that. So it's
okay.
like helping a sister out for kay couture man ilahang line. So it's like
that's
a
nice.
collaboration, local collaboration, Cebuana ra pud sila.
No, that's nice. But if there are collaborations in terms with fabric or unsa, you also kanang pilion jud nimo. Yeah, di ba? Di sad magpataka kay especially kani dapat lightweight siya.
Dapat gid the material, dapat gid ka
Oh.
smart with the materials nga imong
Bitaw.
gamiton.
But there are times also na your customer is ganahan ko magpa-customize, then I don't have any idea unsa na akong
Yeah.
design. So you what options do you have for them?
We have a lot
So,
actually.
daghan ka.
Actually, I like that. I
You
like
have
when
catalogs.
yes, we do have a catalog sa among website. So aside from you being able to order there, you'll see everything naman sa good. You have all your options. You can just swipe and you imagine ba, what if red ni? What if pink ni? So ganahan ko when a customer asks me bitaw na kanang wala ko idea. I like it because diha magid nga time that mura bitaw magpakita gilas mi nga, oh, don't worry, we got you covered.
Yeah, correct.
Also, man gusto. So we start asking them, what do you want and what do you need?
Yeah.
Mo man pinaka-importante. How do
Correct.
you want your bikini to look like?
Yeah.
There
But were
are-
there are times also na you feel like limur di man mo fit niya, or how do you deal with that? Like
Oh, that's a
This-
nice,
di ba?
nice
Kay-
na question. I think the reason why they murag ni sila namo because na sila confidence nga maka-help mi nila. So without any bias or without any sugarcoating, may ngon jud mi nga, I think this will fit you best, or I think
Correct.
this will look better. We
Yes.
don't just do sige na palit bitaw na. No,
Oh,
we
oh.
want to make sure nga nindot ang result sa ilang order.
correct, because after kamo man ang
Kami
pwede
man gyapon
mabalikan
ang
na,
balikan. So
di man lagi ni mo fit or di man lagi ni
Oo.
kuan, you should have given me a suggestion.
exactly.
diba?
So muna siya mas nindot yun if straight to the point kasi imong customer ba. Wala kay dagan sugar coating basta kay makahalin lang.
Bitaw.
It's best that you also let them know what are the things na ay if kani akong orderon nindot baka ni saan ni.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
dapat yun mo sila i-answer right away.
Yeah, because you know better in terms with body type,
Yes,
body
exact-
sizes,
Oo,
diba?
exactly.
So, kay bawo ka unsa nga best nga bikini for which,
yes,
diba?
yes.
Kasi bagayan sa
Color
thongs,
sad sa
color
ilang skin niya.
Yeah, kana di ay pud, no?
Yeah.
You give suggestions.
we do. Mas
Wow.
better good if they walk in sa among studio
So, your studio is located in?
at Atua Midtown.
Okay,
Atua
so you can
Midtown.
visit them at Atua Midtown, guys.
Yes.
Bagura mo nga to, no?
3 months pagid mi
Yeah,
dito,
because I was
buyag-buyag.
there. Wala pa ko kabantay. Na bikini.
3 months
Alright, so
kami
visit
dito.
Atua Midtown. Na sila dito, guys. And if dili mo makaadto, you can go to their website. It's SuLocal.
SuLocalPH.com.
Okay, SuLocalPH.com.
Or our Instagram. Very active mi sa
Yes.
Instagram at SuLocalPH.
Okay. So, daghan na kayo tag nahisgutan, so far so good and very interesting. Daghan pa gyud kayo kung tipangutan na.
Uh-huh.
But before we continue, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank our sponsor. Let's have a quick break for now. So, if you're looking for a way to support your back during long hours of sitting, especially for your
Lagi.
sewers, and for business business owners, we have air-powered lumbar support belt from Well Empire. This is a game changer. They have actually a variety of products that you can choose from. They have the air-powered, wherein it emits heat also, and then ano siya, you can adjust it to your liking. So you just visit welempirehk.com. We also would like to thank Articasa for sponsoring a beautiful setup for today. Interior designing, they create thoughtful, livable space, but also affordable. So thank you so much, Articasa. You have been with us since day one. And of course, thank you to Modest Shop for my OOTD. So bagay kayo mi sa amuang topic karon. So you can find them on Instagram or Facebook. That's modish.shop. Shop is TSHOP. So stay tuned and we will be back shortly. Okay. Ay. Alright, so balik na tano. Ato sa ning tanawo ng mga tanaw na to sa live, nagkuyog na to karon sa live. So we have Star Margarita Velasco. Lisensya 10 stars.
Wow,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Priscilla Albornoz. Kaila mo ani? Kay Kalo, proud of you ting. Supportive ni mo.
Supportive kayo.
Daryl James, hello Daryl. Nana, Marian, very good quality. Stephanie Takmo, Sean Bardo Gilio. April Apenias said, so proud of you sis. Jessie De La Cruz, maybe imuhaning suki. Fave bikini brand ever. Then Star Margarita Velasco, I love the designs. And Kathy May, always proud of you.
Oh, friends, supportive kayo.
Yeah, you say thank you to your friends.
Thank you so much, guys.
Guys, if you do have questions,
Yes.
even if friends mo ni Pearl,
Lagi.
this is your chance to ask questions about business, entrepreneurship, or something about the brand, or maybe a general business question.
Yes.
Para we can share the answer to our viewers karon. So keep on commenting, sharing this post or this live, because later we will pick one winner of a customized na bikini. Okay, so this is handmade.
Yes.
Everything is handmade, is customized.
Uh-huh.
How do you deal with it if there's so many orders already and you are not using commercial grade machines?
Actually, we do use high-speed machines, but
Okay.
not the ones that can mass produce. So,
Okay.
technically, manu-manu gyapon siya ang pagbuo. So, if nag-peak sa orders, labi na katong the past months nga summer, kay mo make time with me to extend our production time, and then also mag-require jud pud mig OT for our but we make it to a point na we only we only get what we can. Murag inana bitaw, murag dapat dili gid kayo siya too overwhelming or maguba gid among production.
Correct. And ang quality po,
Exactly.
compromise. So,
Makompromise.
how many are you in your team right now?
I have 17 wonderful koan.
Wow, 17. Say hi to your
Hello everyone.
team.
I know they're watching the
Ah,
version.
hi.
Na ako'y 17 ka
Okay, so
Hardworking.
you started with just yourself.
Ako lang.
How did it became 17?
So, bali, before it was a side hustle. Ako lang usa, so I do the cutting, the sewing, fulfillment.
Lingaw-lingaw.
Lingaw-lingaw gid siya sa una, and then ni-start siya during pandemic na daghan na gid kaayo, mura bitong overwhelming ang orders during pandemic na. Di na ako kaya usa, so I decided nga sige mag-hire kog usa. And then boom, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then nahimo na gid siya og kuan.
So, karon your production
Yes.
house is literally your house or the apartment,
That's
diba?
the old apartment I rented, yes. So
Wow.
from I actually started sa akong kwarto sa una. Sa kwarto, ni-move sa sala, ni-rent ko akong own apartment.
Oo.
Sa sala gihapon,
Oo.
and then ako na ang ni-move out kay nahimo na siyang production, and nag-add mig usa nga tapad niya.
Wow.
So inana siya. So
Wow.
murag hinahinay
Easy.
gradual siya. Wala gid siya something na kanabitaw murag ni invest mo yung something na boom kana right
Oo.
away. Hinahinay siya mo siguro thankful pud ko na inaano ang process kay murag dili kayo siya ana ang pressure to keep up ba.
Correct.
Murag daghan ang tao need gyud daghan og silduan, maybe nindot siya nga hinahinay siya.
Pero kanunay.
Kanunay
Oo.
mo jud na among goal nga.
May gani sad nga despite nga no risk taker man
Yes.
kaayo ka ningan ka ambitious but kay ka wala na siya sa imuhang mind nga first year pa lang nimo and you see nga naay movement akong products, wala siya sa imong mind I need to hire 10 people or I need to have my own production house or production nga factory or whatever.
Yes.
So wala na siya.
Wala jud siya. The only time I ask help is pag di na nako kaya. So maybe actually na siya negative and positive na kuan, pero I only kanang hire someone if needed yun. More na gid siya. Murag kung unsa lay kaya, if kaya pa sa team, yes, pero if dili na gid kaya, that's the time na mag post big hiring.
What's your advice to people or to business owners nga although dili man sa jutanan no but naa
Yes.
uban sad nga naay tendency ba nga if they start to see movement automatically they will invest on other things nga
Right
are
away.
not yet necessary
Uh-uh.
but are overwhelming na noon for
Uh-uh.
them because they thought na this is what I need.
Yes.
What advice can you give them?
Go, coming from me. I think you really have to test the waters first before you're doing something extra or more investing into something else na
Correct.
kay kanang because I realize na if kana gali ang imuhang passion or niche, you have to really be patient about it. And dapat jud ka patient regarding the progress.
Correct.
And then if you see na gid nga, alam mo, it's really time na maski ako ano ko'y pahulay, diha na gid ang time na you have to delegate. Like you don't really have, for me lang, I don't really speak for everyone else, but you don't really have to invest too much more bitaw. I-overwhelm mo self. Just take the time and really be patient about it.
Wow. I like the line nga, patient with your progress.
Yes, you have to be patient with your
Because of course nindot man sad sa feeling if
Yes.
you see progress, but it will not happen overnight. For her, you started it in 2018.
Yes.
In your small room.
Yes.
And now you have you're renting a house for the production, but it took you 5 years, diba? 5 years before all these happened.
Yes.
But what are the growth pains that you had to go through, or the birth pains of having a business you have to go through from 2018 until now?
I think the saddest part is your employees leaving you.
Oh.
Those that you trusted and those who started with you, kana siya good. Dako siya na factor because having kanang naay mo hawa, dako gid siya nga impact sa imuhang business. So that's one of the major na kanang struggle ko because I tend to get too close to my team to the
Okay.
point that I treat them as family. But I was told na, or I learned it the hard way, that you really have to distance yourself and make a gap in between.
Yeah.
So that there's a respect ba that
Mm-mm.
can be earned along the way.
Especially na you're a young
Yeah, I started
entrepreneur.
young, yes.
Yeah, that's another question I want to ask.
Mhm.
How do you establish you're a young entrepreneur and
Uh-huh.
you're dealing with different employees
Yes.
with different na mga age na, no?
Lagi, oo.
But how do you deal with it? How do you draw the line between being too friendly, too comfortable, and being the boss or someone who has the authority or to give the guide for them to follow?
Yeah, I want to be honest. That's the reason why it's important to delegate the task and have your HR, because if ako lang, I cannot get it.
Correct.
I'm not perfect. I really tend to get too emotional with the small things, especially if nanami connection with my staff, because I care for them, because they care for my business. So that part I don't really have any advice because I too am very
Okay.
very guilty about it.
Yeah.
But it's really good that you have to really hire an HR person in charge of your team. So maybe you really can't do it all, Mangyod. You
Correct.
really can't do it all. You have to delegate and you have to focus on what you are doing or your role, which is me. I'm the creative director, so I do the production flow and the creativity side of Lokal.
Okay.
And then someone is handling the management of the entire team.
Wow. Actually, that's a solid advice.
Yeah.
Having someone as the HR of the company is very important.
Yes.
Especially if inana nga case no na you're so close na sa imong mga employees, then they're like your ates already and they're older than you, and it's hard to get the message across in a way that is not murag ganag na sila gitawag na familiarity
Yes,
breeds contempt,
exactly.
diba?
Yes.
So in business that's very difficult. That's what my husband told me. You have to separate business with personal relationship.
Exactly.
Whether if close na kaayo mo or unsa. And I think one of the reasons nga no sa grabe ang conflict is because they are expecting murag butan ra kaayo na siya, and then you imuhang persona as a business owner mo come into picture and they take it negatively.
Exactly.
That is why it's very important if kaya lang yun to
Yes.
have an HR. Because sila ang mumediate tanan, sila ang mulihok ana tanan.
Yes.
And sila na ang referee if
Tinoon.
ever na ay mga kuan. Pero
Yeah.
ano sad siya, diplomatic siya nga process, dili sad siya offensive, and it's not hurting the whole process
Yes,
sa imuhang
exactly.
business.
Yes.
Because as business owners, dili man tanan good communicators.
Yes.
dili tanan good communicators, ayaw gyud akuha tanan.
Yes.
If kaya nimo ang skill-based nga mga production, do it. But if there are things in your business nga dili nimo kaya,
Yes.
hire someone to do it.
Exactly.
Dili necessary nga full-time. This is what I do also. Dili necessary full-time. Hire a consultant if you cannot pay them monthly. If not a consultant, hire a part-timer. And then, if you have, or if you're capable enough, hire a full-time HR.
Yes.
Or a HR team yun. to
Assign
help.
someone good.
Oh.
Assign someone.
Kaning
Delegate.
HR and accounting, these two, mo ni siya ang gina DIY mostly sa mga business owners nga. Ay, kaya ra na nako accounting ko ano na. And HR, kaya ra na nako kay di bitaw ko daghan interviewhon or di
Yes.
ko daghan i-deploy or i-employ, no? But mo na siya ang duha ka importante pud kaayo.
Yes,
Na
I
you need to
agree.
hire someone who's good in math kay para dili mo yan po imong business, or outsource someone, or important kay sometimes magud ang uban bang business owners magud we're just skilled in one thing or in a
Yes.
few things, but weakness day na to ang accounting.
Yes.
But disregard na to diha ta dapita ma yabo.
Yes.
But if dili jud kaya, guys, hire someone. Ayaw jud kahadlok nga expense.
Yeah.
Mo gid niya ako na observe,
Yeah,
no?
mahadlok
Mahadlok kay expense. Mahadlok kay expense si marketing, expense si HR, expense si accounting. The moment you started the business, you have to factor in these things. Especially if these are not your strengths.
Yes.
Because if your strengths is your production, you have to outsource.
You have to, yes.
You have to outsource yun. Otherwise,
Wala.
matumbag yun.
Yes, exactly.
Or, you have to learn it, parihan mo.
the hard way.
Nag-learn siya through YouTube.
Oh, YouTube, yes.
Nag-learn siya. Kaya if kaya po, you need to have different advisors. Accounting. Yan. Kaya if kaya lang. But, as a start, at least have a mentor.
Yes.
DTI is offering mentorship. Go to their office. Doon lang kayo ang DTI na lapit sa Santo Niño, guys. Pwede rin dyan kayo mangayo mong advice nila and mentorship and guidance kung unsa ang pasikot-sikot sa mga butang. So, if dili na ninyo kaya nga mong hire people, you can always ask from them.
Yes.
Okay? So, importante dyan kayo na. So, going back to you, Pearl.
Yes.
Who are these people working for you? Kanang, unsa man nilang background?
Most of my ates, ako mga sastre, ilang experience is with MEPSA before, but wala sila experience with sewing bikini. So, they know how to tahi, but I really do teach them how to create a bikini. So, muna
Ni
sila.
hands-on pag yun ka?
Yeah, I have to like delegate everything. Yun. Isa-isa jud siya. Same with my cutting team. It's very different. We don't do bulk cutting. So, we really have to do everything manually.
So, ikaw ang final QA.
Yes, I am. Especially with, though right now, we already have a team that's capable of the QA. Pero, with regards to new designs, kanang ang customer nagpakuan, ako jud ang last say. Ako hands-on gihapon gid ko.
Correct.
Area.
Importante jud kayo
Yes.
na. No? So, you mentioned earlier you have PWDs?
Yes, I do have a PWD and a senior staff na. Actually,
Yeah.
open jud me. As long as you can do the work, you're welcome with us.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing with handcrafted also because you're not requiring much from the person as long as they can deliver.
Yes.
Diba? Or I don't know, maybe for other businesses you also do that.
It depends on the
Depends
business,
also.
the nature of the business.
Oo. Kidagan kayog skilled nga wala lay opportunities.
Exactly.
And mostly good ako nakita ang handcraft business, sila ang nihatag o ni-provide ana kay example, mananahi lang ka, then maorder niya wa kay machine, at least there's someone who can give them the job, no. So, now going back to 2018.
Yes.
Nalingaw kayo ko sa imuhang ukay-ukay nga
A journey, oo.
nga imo pa siyang mountain of ukay-ukay nga imo pa siyang i-climb. Imo pa siyang kuanon. Do you remember your first client? What's your story?
Yes, I actually can vividly remember. Akong friends yun. Akong friends. Because namin trip at to Siargao. And then, ni-ask yun sila nga, pwede mo buhatan and mubayad mo. And I think, mo pud gid na ang naka-good, I think for me na supportive yung friends around you. When you surround yourself with good people, nindot yun ang feeling na magikan ang support sa imong friends, not from other
strangers.
people. Yeah, agin mag-start.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you are debunking now
Na,
nga kanang more gadig other people will
Oh,
say
na,
good, nga,
mas-
my first customer is from a stranger.
Yes.
Actually, it doesn't really kanang it doesn't follow.
It depends, good.
It depends.
It depends.
Oo, naajud times nga imong family jud or imong mga close friends
Yes.
ang mo start o mo support first.
Same
na mo
karon,
support
nag-live
them.
ta akong friends ang supportive kaayo sa akong
Yeah.
journey yun, na nag-watch
Mao
with
gyud.
sila.
Yeah, that is very good for you no at least kanang supportive yun kaayo sila nimo.
Yeah, I remember when I resigned because I corporate job for 4 years man, I told my mama na maganahan ko manahi.
Mm.
And ang iyang answer nako is go. Like bahala na, like sure ka kay okay na ra ba imong sweldo? And I said kanahan jud ko manahi, and then walay any judgment coming from them na ay graduate ra ba kag 4 years manahi ka kay manahi ba ya ang term, like manahi ko kay ako man jud manahi. Dili mo ko designer, ako man gid ang manahi. Pero nakita gid na ako ang ginawa sa akong parents nga supportive sila even during pandemic na kanang walang-wala ako kay of course gamay order na wala, and then i-pick og kalit sila gid ang support more bitog nagi ko support from them.
Wow.
Feel ako kana important gid nga na i-surround mo imong self with good and supportive people.
Correct, yeah. And that's one thing pud nga ako i-share no for parents. Especially now,
Like
lahi man gud ang generation karon. Before ang atong direction usually is corporate lang, corporate
Yes.
kana nga career. But karon man good, I hope for parents watching ba, this is what I observe also, no, na karon man good nga trend, daghan man good og mga side hustles nga potential gid siya nga mahimong
Yes,
business.
exactly.
So the young people or mga Gen Zs or even mga millennials, of course, we are kana ganing mura ta og ba encourage ba nga hala others were able to do it. I want to pursue the things that I love also because kana ganing anything man good nga imong ganahan, pwede naman good ka maka-earn through YouTube. You can earn through affiliate marketing. You can earn by selling.
Yes.
You can earn by unsa pa na nga paagi din
The
ha.
sky is the limit.
Oh,
girl.
sky's the limit naman good. So, siguro, well, of course, for parents, we have plans, no, for the kids, nga career path. That's not, wala jud na question, but siguro if the kids would want na, I want something, ani, maybe give them a chance, nga, hatagan nimo sila kani nga chance or
Yes.
support them in a way or unsa. But of course, depende gyud gihapon na ninyo. But if you're a parent nga medyo kanang kanang pareha sa imong parents o
Yes.
pareha sa akong parents na
supportive
go whatever
kayo.
you like ana, it empowers them more.
Yes.
It empowers mauna gid na naana gid na nga trend because I'm seeing ang mga bata gid karon magtuman na gid silang gusto.
Lagi.
Kanang napa di ba na mga stories ba before nga ganahan ko inani nga course man to ang
Yes.
awayan sa una.
Oo.
But karon trabaho na gyud. Ganahan ko because I heard from so many of my friends or in the business community, they are architects, they are CPAs, they finish 4-year courses, but they end up mag-affiliate, nag-online marketing.
Because the income is so good.
Diba?
Right?
Nag-online marketing, nag-online business. Muna na ang trend karon. Well, of course, we have high regard to those who finish 4
Yes.
years. Wala jud na problema. Salute jud kayo mininyo. But tagaan na to og chance. That's what I want lang to share nga. Tagaan na to og chance. Especially katong uban nga.
Yes.
Mo gyud lang gusto di
Nagi
ay.
sila passion about something
pareha nimo.
else. Yes. About na ako nga manahigid ko, who would have thought na I can turn it to
Yeah,
business.
well, that's just my 2 cents, guys. So, depende gyapon na sa inyong agreement as a family. So, now, for an online or made-to-order nga mga brand, no, what have been the challenges in handling orders or inquiries and logistics?
A lot actually, especially with logistics because again shipment is out of our control. It's a third party company. So kuan lang yun I mean the customer will always ask for help if they need your help yun. So it's best that if problem arises like production, handling, and everything else in between, I believe na you really have to understand your customers and also make sure that you find a resolution that is highly sa customer, dili sa inyo.
Yeah, so sila first. So you still
before-
believe in customer first?
Yes, at all costs. Yes, you have to take care of them and they will take care of your business also.
Ah, beautiful. Take care of your customers because your customers will take care of the business. So nice. So, are you the one doing all the content creation?
Yes.
It seems like.
Yes,
yeah,
I
ikaw.
am. I am. Actually, I have so many on my plate na gyud, but I really love doing it, so it doesn't really make it like a chore for me. I do the
Oh.
content, and I actually also do hire third-party creators, content creators na mag-make sa marketing, marketing namo. But most of the time, it's because our Instagram, if you check it, it's very raw. Like, what we post are really from our customers. It's just very recently nga, nag-stage yun me o nag-shoot yun me. Bago lang gina siya because we have to keep up with the trend. But with regards to contents, we're so lucky that our community with Lokal is very supportive, and then we reshare. We also have content creators who ask us na ganahan kag X deal, we can do this. Of course,
okay.
we from Lokal, we actually don't pay creators. We don't have the funds to do so.
Yeah, it's
So
always X deals.
it's we are very lucky because a lot of influencers are open to share pod their platform to us businesses para pod in town matabangan pod ni.
Correct.
And then it's a win-win. You get the bikini and we get the content from you, and then we also have a relationship in the long run, which
Right.
we actually have a lot of very good influencers yun nga. From day one until karon na pag
So, you're saying they play a very vital role
very
in
vital.
your growth.
Yes, exactly. They
It's
spread
not
the
dying
word.
anytime.
It's not dying. I believe that the more nga mas raw ang content, the more nga
Mas
mas
ma-engage.
naay mo engage gyud.
Yeah. You also do VOs, ikaw jud mangunay.
Wala pa mi ana nga kan. because Lokal, it's more a try on haul. Recently we have people visiting our studio making content, which make us happy baya. Gidagan
Yeah.
kay supportive nga Cebuano
Yeah.
making contents for us. And then kana raw gyud. We
Yeah.
we
And
like
you're
it
also
raw.
creating a community out of it.
Yes, I remember I have a clients in La Union na makaspot magud sila sa Lokal because namagid mi unique twist sa among pieces. Murag makaila ang customers ba niya. Mag-picture sila, awa, nagkita mi here, nag-isanda mo sa inyo kay nag-abot mi nakasulokal mi. So
What makes it different, by the way, apart from customized? Like, first spot pa lang.
first spot, maybe the fabric and the fit.
Ang
You can spot right away because ang amo pong followers, they know naman good the brand. They
okay.
know the brand and they know what we do and how we create the bikini. So if makita sila hala, so Lokal,
So, familiar na sila. So,
familiar.
your Instagram has become your community.
Exactly.
No?
Yes.
Magkita-kita ra sila sa online niya.
Yes, makita-kita sila.
Wow, beautiful. I really love your story and your confidence. I love you being a risk taker and being
Thank you.
ambitious, and nothing wrong with that as long as dili gani sad siya overkuan na kaayo.
You have to know your
You
limits
have to know your
first.
limits. There's like the quiet confidence, no?
Ah.
To birth something that others will love, no? So now, Pearl, we're finishing the interview. Of course, we want to have our advice, no?
Ala.
To fellow entrepreneurs when it comes to creating a brand that they love. Yeah, or pursuing the things that they love.
My best advice would be you have to really love what you do and everything else will follow. Because if you start doing something out of passion and not because you just want to earn money, yun, I think it will be a seamless process for you. Because if you fail, it's easy for you to stand up.
Yeah.
Because
bitaw.
you love what you do, and maybe I know practically we're really the profit, pero lahi or good if you are really passionate about it.
Yeah, if you want to pursue something, it has something that's from your heart.
Yes, and also you want to make sure that if you want to start a business, you have to be the person who knows everything about it.
I agree.
Don't just ay ganahan ko mag coffee kay uso ang coffee. You have to really know each and every single part of the business yun first before you start investing in.
Correct. While it's important to delegate,
Yes.
it's also very important that before you delegate, you know the process yourself.
Yes.
Or you create the process yourself.
Yes.
Because if kanang imong gidelegatean, dili na ka-execute, you will be the rescuer.
Exactly. Per me.
You will be the rescuer.
Up until this point,
Oh.
gihapon ko mukat,
Oh,
gihapon.
di ba? Kay bahalag magkinaunsa na din ha. Kay panghilanta na sila din na simba ko. Ikaw naagyapon ka. So that's what I also do. I have to create the system first, create the process first, and then delegate. If dili kaya, I have to take over.
And maybe don't get discouraged because I remember one time I was crying over having no sales, that no one believes in me, but maybe kuan gyud like kay kung ni give up na ko ato na time, so local won't be
Yeah.
this
is before
kuan,
pandemic,
before-
no?
This is during katong ni-resign gid ko. And then ni-focus ko.
okay.
So wala gid ko
Mo
sales.
gito yung birth pains.
Mo gito siya actually akong birth pains. And then na-realize gid ako na what if ni-give up ko at what if wala ko ni-try again. So don't get too easily discouraged and then just try again, and then I think everything will follow accordingly.
Pero dili lang sad sales.
Yes.
Walay sales or walay views. Di ba?
Kana,
Kaya mo na
exactly.
mag-give upan sa mga tao. Yeah. So ayaw mo give up because
Don't yun.
even the 1 million views started with 0 views.
Exactly.
Or even 10 views. Ayaw you give up. Ayaw you give up. Laban
Yes.
lang. So what's new or what's next for Su Local? Do you have pop-ups?
Yes,
You can invite them.
Yes, actually we're having our first ever pop-up. Good. It's been long overdue. Daghan na ka nag-request. We'll be at springtime weekend sa The Hub House this July 3. 4 and 5. So I hope we can see each other there. And also, our plans is to really expand now since we already tested nga
Visible siya.
the physical store is working for us. We're planning to go to Siargao, Boracay, and El Nido. Hopefully in Laon yun also na amo na gid directly from Su Local na gid ang maka-display.
Wow, we wish you the best, of course. And let us
you.
know, or bawasig na lang may makitaan mo, Su Local soon in Siargao.
Lagi,
So we wish you the
hopefully.
best
Thank
for Su
you.
Local.
Thank you
So
so much.
before we end,
Yes.
let's go back to our viewers.
Ah.
We're now at 65 viewers, not bad. Hello.
Hello.
So you have here, wow, proud of you, Pearl. Daghan kaayo ni kuani mo ni cheer for you.
Yes.
You have, ato ni sila pang shoutout, May, Kathy, May, Priscilla. Duha ka Priscilla. Priscilla Albornoz and Priscilla Salidaga Cajoles. Shane Frey Nagarba.
Oh.
Laisho Amiga. Emily Omali, Elna, Mary Grace, Debs, Mayet, Eliza, Chongbian,
Oh,
Gopongwei.
mga ano na mga customers na sila.
Wow, hello. Thank you so
Hello.
much, guys. Wa mi nag-online lang.
Wala may nag-live selling.
Okay, Daryl, Sandrine, Grace. Oh, daghan kaayo, Pearl.
Supportive,
Marian,
very supportive
Marian.
friends. Hello, everybody.
Ariane, Charks, and Joel. So, now it's Pearl to decide kung kinsa. Oh, okay, shout out na to si Charles Lingen. Hi, Charles. Shout out. Basig na kay ganahan i-shout out.
Akong team karon nga watching. Hello.
Your brother also says, proud brother. Yeah, proud brother. I also would like to give a shout out to my friend. Hi,
Lagi.
Daisy is working on Cebu Food and Wine Festival. So guys, we have Cebu Food and Wine Festival. We had our grand tasting last Saturday, June 14 at the Gallo Grill Bar in J Park. And then it's a 2-week event for Cebu Food and Wine Festival. It will have its grand closing on June 28 at Marco Polo Plaza. So you can check our lineup of events, Cebu Food and Wine Festival. So there will be tapas and tapas and wine pairing in one of the restaurants here in Cebu. So there's so many restaurants in Cebu that are participating for this. So we'd like to give a shout out to our Executive Secretary, Daisy. Hi. And of course to Biz Hero Creatives team, the social media marketing team behind CFWF, Marian and Mabel. Hello. And myself. Okay, so Pearl, it's time for you to choose the winner.
Hala. Maybe we'll choose nga dili familiar.
Sige.
Hala, pressure.
Na-pressure na siya. So, makadawat sila o
A
bikini. A
customized
customized bikini.
choice.
Nice ni siya, no?
Shout out from Butuan City. Si kanina lang, si Marian Doria. Who's this one? Durali!
Si Marian is in the studio.
Kanang kaning Sandrine Jane Sia. I think she's a
Sandrine.
customer, yes.
Hi, Sandrine. You will receive a message from us.
From us, local.
Yes. you win one customized
Bikini of your choice.
Yes.
Kindly message us sa Instagram na lang.
Sige. Ikaw na lang mo message nila kay makalimot na sila. So si Sandrine, ano sa last name niya?
Sia.
Sandrine Sia.
Yes.
Okay,
Congratulations.
Sandrine. Congratulations, Sandrine. Very nice name.
Yes.
Okay, so before we end today's episode, it's time for our business word of the week. So it's crowdfunding. So when you say crowdfunding, it is funding of or raising money online through many small donations from regular people or from your friends rather than one larger amount from an investor. This is very common for startups, for tech startups. But of course, we also would like to encourage traditional businesses to start with this because not everyone has the capital. So if you need you need a big chunk of money to start your business, but you have like 5 friends, you can do crowdfunding. But there are crowdfunding from angel investors because there are people who are willing to invest in businesses.
Yes.
So they pull in money and then business owners also will initiate a crowdfunding for them. So naana usually mga kanang middleman nga mo connect nila. So that's another business opportunity. That's another opportunity for you guys. If you needed a big chunk of money, you can either go to loans or you can even go for mga grants by the government. If not, you can go for crowdfunding. So there are many crowdfunding mga businesses who can support you. I don't have something in mind that I can recommend, but at least I'm giving you an idea what to do if you want. But if kaya lang yun, go self-sustain if kaya lang yun. Just like how Lokal did it. So thank you so much for joining us today, Pearl. It was really nice having this conversation with you. It's very inspiring.
Yes.
And I learned also a lot from you, not just about resilience,
Yes.
but I really love your grit and you being a hands-on business owner. And this has been another episode of SunStar Startup Spotlight, the Island Stories, brought to you by SunStar and of course Izla Lokal. Izla Lokal is my online marketplace. It is a startup that I created with my team for Filipino local products where you can find your favorite handmade creations like native bags, fashion accessories, painting, home decors, or even artisanal food like dried mangoes, farm-to-table products, and gourmet chocolates. Simply go to www.izlalokal.com, search for a product, add it to your cart, and pay, and we will take care of your delivery. For Cebu City, Izla Lokal offers same-day delivery, and we can ship nationwide and worldwide. This is Queen Garcia Dinaldo, and thank you for joining us today. And as always, stay creative, stay inspired, and keep supporting local businesses. See you next time.